News at 6.
Austin police gearing up for what is sure to be a busy night, Mardi Gras on 6th Street. APD will have more officers on foot patrolling that area to make sure the celebrations don't get out of hand.
One crime that has seemed to drop off recently, those punch and runs. 2 men were arrested after police witnessed them randomly beating a UT student as he left 6th Street. And this week they were ordered to pay almost $1 million for the victim's pain and suffering. That beating took place at the corner of 7th and Trinity Street back in August of 2009. KSAN's Reagan Heffelman joins us from that area with some new details on that settlement. All new at 6.
Well, Leslie, the settlement came after the victim in this case, Hank Morris, sued the suspects in civil court. Now, he sued them after he left 6th Street about a year and a half ago and was beat up about a block behind me by the 2 suspects. Now, almost 2 years later, the victim has some advice for people who are heading down to 6th Street to party. Tonight will be a busy night on 6th Street in downtown Austin. One person you won't find down there, Hank Morris.
I sort of avoid the entire area.
He avoids the area because about a year and a half ago, Morris became the victim of what police call a punch and run.
It was painful for a long time. I had to go through a series of surgeries and medical procedures.
Police say these 2 men drove past Morris. One rolled the window down, hitting him as they drove by. Shortly after, the 2 got out of the car and proceeded to hit Morris in the face, knocking many of his teeth out. 2 police officers witnessed the entire attack and quickly caught up with the suspects, arresting them.
We did talk about the possibility of a gang relationship with these assaults, but that never did pan out.
At the time, police added more patrol officers, and some drove around with their lights on, hoping to curb the random violence. And APD says it worked.
Last year was a great year downtown, and it's very safe.
While APD does say the punch and runs have gone down drastically, the number of aggravated assaults only took a slight dip, down a little more than 5%, according to APD. Police are not focused on punch and run cases as much anymore.
When the nights are busy, we know it's going to be busy, we'll put the extra officers out on the street.
Streets that you won't find Morris visiting, but he does have some advice for those who do.
If you do, be very, very cautious, be very aware.
Neither of those suspects bothered to show up in court during the civil hearing. In criminal court, one of the suspects got 8 years probation for the attack. The others head to trial at the end of this month. We're sorry we had a little problem with Reagan's microphone there. Well, this Fat Tuesday, police are warning don't drink and drive. APD will run